That is cool. Angels of Love and Light, I welcome you in to direct and protect you, doing your awesome things. Even at square one, even at ground zero, especially at ground zero, especially celebrating with me on the at penthouse level, you know? Thanks so much. It's crazy. All right. So I said this is the first one, the very first live. Where not only did I say that I'm not interacting, that this is a solid just for me, but I am not, I disabled the chat. I did it on purpose. I noticed that there has been a lot of activity, energetic happenings that are not quite favorable. I will not dismiss them as just simply being mischievous. And I care not to engage nor react to such energies. So, anyhow, what is the divine holding safe? Only for me. My goodness. I did not, I was fumbling for cards. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. Like, well, I mean, I was just picking. I just wanted to make sure that I picked up something. And I got the right side justice. In the doing. In the making, in the becoming. And on the left side, one of the Lovers cards. I would have to say the Lovers cards, I don't know the quantity of Lovers cards in here, but it is insane, the amount. I don't understand it. Let me see here. Let me just double check. Maybe they can tell us, they can let us know here. The Lovers cards. Oh. So there are many variations of the Lovers cards. There's 4 variations of the Lovers cards. Young love, more mature love, and that's on like the heterosexual side, and then like the LGBTQ portion, from what I can like see on black and white, there's males and then there's feminines. So yeah, interesting. Okay, now I know. I know the answers now. What is the divine holding safe for me? Only me is excellent, like dominant relationships, like people who can pull a solid for you at any given time, like Cupid's arrows, like, you know, really down for you. 1 2 3 4 5. That's, oh, those are arrows. 5 arrows, like totally down for you, down for me. And so this is excellent because 5 of Swords really is the one-up card, and this is like bringing that to the table rather than like one-upping your partner. And this is ultimately cool, like the very best of relationships. And these are yang energies, right? So they're doers. That's cool. I love it. The universe spirit is holding safe for me these wonderful relationships, these abundant, loving relationships that, you know, are masculine in their enactment side, but it's not it's not masculine in a way that it's degrading. You know what I mean? So, you know how like when women make men feel bad, like less of a man, it's called emasculating. It's kind of like the inverse of that is what I'm saying. I'm not We're not talking about those kinds of relationships. So this is excellent. This is excellent. So you got 6, and then what is this? 11 here. 611 is an angel number for me. Woot woot. Okay, and this fell down too. Alrighty, what is it? 6 of 6 of Wands. Extroverted. Victory. Ultimate victory. And 8 of Cups in reverse. The comeback. 3 of Swords. Oh my gosh, and then 3 of Cups in reverse. This is master number 33 again. Where? I don't know what. Okay. Anyway, the heartbreak energy. Oh, you know, I usually don't get like heartbreaker energy, but I guess I'm gonna be like spiffing up if that's what they're gonna. Oh. Whoever uses, I don't use that word. Oh, that person. Oh, I can hear, you know, people saying like, oh, that person's gonna break some hearts. You hear that with like, you know, when they refer to like young men, that person's gonna break some hearts, you know, or they say that to young women, but wow, I guess I'm gonna spiff up. You know how wonderful it is that I have not had a cigarette. Like it only boils down to here. Like it doesn't get me. So that's a huge step in spiffing up. The 3 of Cups in reverse. So there's going to be some like some great celebrations coming, like really joyous times to come, where it almost like erases all the sadness that was once before. Like it'll overwrite it, you know? It's not like it never happened, but it'll be like kind of like artistic graffiti. Something similar to that. Yeah. You know, like I recently visited LA. I don't know, just a few times. And there were always these murals that I remember driving past, and like of kids, and it's like, who would graffiti over kids, you know? Like who has like the shittiest childhood that they would try to destroy the visualization of like such purity? Who would in the right mind want to destroy the essence of that? I mean, you don't have to do those things, and you know what I mean? Like, there's so many other places that you can do that. But to ruin something that, like, was meant with great intent, and I just thought, like, that's not real graffiti. That's bullshit. And the more that, like, I drove past these areas that had these original mural, like, OG murals, you see, like, first, like, people were trying to get ballsy, and they would just, like, do it somewhere on the mural. And then sometimes, like, on the arm or something, like somewhere, like, not even, like, you know, like, straight up on the arm. It would just be, like, somewhere, like, on the body. And then, like, it would be straight up on the face, and, like, let's do all the faces. And it's, like, it's not even art. It's bullshit. And so, anyway, why did I get off on the room? Okay. But, yeah. It's gonna be overwriting the bullshit. Yeah. So that's great. That's what the divine is holding safe for only me. And that's victorious. I mean, like, to have this is the intro card, right? And this is like the face card of the trio, which is the total comeback. Like, I can re-enter places where I had really bad memories, poor imprints, and and it's like it's refurbishing it. As soon as I step in, I'm going to have new experiences where I can overwrite outdated and obsoleted items. I can effectively obsolete experiences that no longer serve. I've already gone through the cycles of, you know, the 20-something hidden stages of grief, you know? Yeah. The bottom of the deck, they told me, is 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like the dissolution, dissolving, breaking apart of enzymes. What is he saying? I don't know, man. So, what is Spirit holding safe for only me? King of Swords. It's what opened up to it is the Queen of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So I gotta take this as Archangel Michael here. Golden. It's the King of Swords. The best swordsman on deck, of course. Oh, and then right behind it, Queen of Swords. Come on. Come on. That's kind of like Kali on my panel. Yeah, I gotta say, she got a tongue on her. For sure. Yeah, kin energy. For sure. Anyway, so what are they holding safe and therefore sacred? Only for me. Well, Queen of Pentacles. And the 6 of Pentacles, both in reversal. Oh, they're holding me safe. Because this is basically saying that I'm the 7th, like, biggest pentacle here, being like the total view of it. Bringing your whole self to the table. You know, 7 of Pentacles, and it's in reversal now. Like, sometimes you gotta hold your ish to yourself when only you can see your worth. Or only you are acknowledging your worth. Being current conditions, yeah, under the current conditions. So I learned quite a few things with the change arounds in energetics fairly recently, in the past 24 hours. And I didn't really like it because I like my more familiar crowd, but you know, it's okay. It's not a big deal. It's new energies, and so what do we want to say about this? 6 of Pentacles. Oh yeah, so you hold your energy to yourself. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of me giving more than what I am receiving in return from others. Like, I know the divine makes up for it, so it doesn't faze me. But I've also learned that there's a lot of energy siphoners out there that try to find loopholes in taking. And my team has always told me not to fret about it too much now, because people should know. As versed as they are in crossing my path, they should know it's a big no-no. And the consequences for that are, there are. And we're just going to leave that up to them to find out. So, in holding to myself, cha-ching, they're holding me safe. They're holding me safe for me. So, considering me, I guess, you know, treasure, a harvest, they're protecting me, holding me safe. You know, fellow readers have been sensing some major workings on me in the past 24 to 48 hours. And for me, I don't actually feel sensations that are different. So I wonder if they're just basing it off of that, then this is the first time that they're actually reading me, because it's been happening for a long time. I mean, I've worked this job for about 6 months now, and it happens almost every day. So there's that, but then there's this other energy that I cannot talk about, and actually I choose not to. I choose not to talk about it. And you know that it takes a lot for me to say goodbye to energies. So for me, choosing not to talk about a particular kind of energy, you know, you should know. So there's also that. So that's why they are keeping me safe. That's part of the reason, not the whole reason. We're not going to validate their existence. I mean, validate the protection that I received based on their existence. The worthiness is here on its own, is what they're saying. Four of Swords. Yep. So, this gives me some space to think about things. It's kind of like a timeout that I don't realize I'm in a timeout for. That's funny. It's like a sheltered child, it feels like. Like they're trying to kind of keep my blinders on, trying to keep me focused so I can think about other things. Things that are, yeah, I think that's what they're doing. Get my rest, think about things that I would prefer to think about. Rest, recuperation. Yeah, definitely recuperation. And there's 2, 4, 6, 7 roses by her. It's 7 of Pentacles. Patience. Yeah, there's like this quiet time. I feel like I mean, this is good. It is good. Because I was always told that it's, you know, with people who are super duper like ultra famous, they're like, it just dawned on me when some celebrity, I remember putting her like a series of celebrities, but this one was saying like, why do you want to be famous? You know, like why is that a thing? And I don't know if it's generally being famous. I want to be known for what I am great at, like my thing. I didn't really think about it because I thought it was like kind of an external question that that applied to more to other people, because I never like was like, I want to be famous, but I do. Famous is a big word. I don't mind being famous. Yeah, I would love to be famous for what I do well, what I do like superior. Of the 20 something years that I have been a strong support figure for all of these like big people, you know, and working my ass off. Like I told you, I've never gotten the accolades that, not even half of the accolades that I deserve. I've I do this superior. I do this so well in my own way. That's what I want to be known for. I want to be known for known as the go-to. And yeah, that's what I would like. That's what I'm gonna get for sure. But I have more than just one thing, you know? So I'd like to establish at least my first thing. So, why did we even get to that point? What? I think that's why, like, I have some quiet time. Oh, yeah. So celebrities, well, you know, major famous people, whether they walk the red carpet or not, they're like, enjoy your peace and quiet, enjoy it while it lasts. It's like when you get hired on, you know, and you have this like run around, go to like intern type of job. That's what an admin is basically. You, uh, they're like, Tina, why are you so eager? Like, just calm down for a second. So just enjoy the newbie feels while it lasts. Don't pile on too much, too quickly, you know. So it's kind of like that, but they're like, enjoy the peace and quiet. Seriously, word to the wise. So that's what they're doing. They're already building that in. Okay. So, my panel. What is the divine? What is spirit keeping safe for only me? Fell on my right foot and then tapped and tumbled over to my right side. Oh my! It's a 9 of Pentacles. It's a wealth of knowledge for sure. That's undoubted, but there's also some playtime in it because there's like some kind of like the way she's it's kind of like cosplay almost. So there is grace in the playtime. Oh, there's grace. There's a grace period. So not only will I be very, very, very abundant. I mean, I already am in certain ways, but Pentacle energy is coming through strong, and a wealth of knowledge, like libraries of knowledge, like a lot. I don't know why they said manuscripts. What does that have to do with me? I don't know. But I'm also getting the the Golden Age of Hollywood Tarot. The imagery behind here is very much like the Four of Wands in the Golden Age of Hollywood Tarot. I have to get that deck somewhere. It's somewhere here. It's like pieced out. But yeah, grace period to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Yeah. So my new spirit totem is an owl. Look, that owl's looking sharp, dapper. It's a female owl though. I usually get more masculine from owls, but this one's a female owl. Interesting. Kind of like a mentor. Yeah. Okay. So there's this essence of being locked in to something in the future. I mean, it's not even like that far away. Oh, goodness gracious. It's the Six of Wands, but divided in the most abundant, like, ugh, I love it. So this is superior craftsmanship. This is the Five of Wands in reverse, meaning that there is going to be like no battle, no like, what is it? They said there's nothing wrong with having pride in your work. And it's not putting down others. This is not, like, when I say these things, it's not about putting down others. It's not about, it's definitely not about that. But looking at the quality of my work, and the intention, and the consistency, amongst the other battles that I've had to go through, this is a lyric. There is no competition because we are the best. This is Ace of Wands. This is direct, like, antenna from, not just antenna, this is direct, like an extra hand at creation, that extra boost of life, that that's what that is. And so if there are any quarrels, anything that's said about it, whether I have a rich imagination or whatever, it's, number one, not for them at that stage that they're at. Number two, that's an issue that they have. That's a they problem, not a me problem. And I think that's really it. So you win it in the big picture of things. Like, people have to go home to what their intakes are, what their perceptions are. I don't have to go home with that. And that includes, like, the stuff that happens at work. So this quiet time is a really great realization in giving myself accolades, first off, and realizing that this quiet time is a blessing. Yeah, I would rather all of this stuff come as a surprise anyway, like all the wonderful things that are coming through. Even with how skilled I've become, and connected, it's not just skill, how connected I've become, just such a surprise. You know how I used to read, like, these freaking, like, seriously, I had such a hard time. I'm like, well, you know, this, I would yeah, check out my first video. Holy smokes. Just reposting it, like, cringe. I don't even use that word, but it is literally like cringe. I did feel like that, to the point where I took it back off of public. I put it back on private, and then I had to do it again because I was told to. Anyway, okay. Any last things that you want to say? My team, my panel. These ones, Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's really, if you really look at that, that's either the Ace of Swords, like just in plain sight, you know, when you're playing blackjack, or it is Justice, which is, you know, 11. Oh, dang, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. So, this is killing it with the truth. So not only do I tell it like it is, but I tell it creatively in my own way, in various ways, actually. So I understand, like, I've always wanted to be a teacher. So when looking at different learning styles, I've always kept that in mind. I've always kept conscious of that, not just for my sake, but also to heighten the receptivity of others, the element of inclusion. You have to really care about others to really get to that point, rather than just study the mechanics of it. So there's that I already had that ingrained in me. So they're saying that I execute on, oh my gosh, yeah, I execute on basically all levels. So you're gonna feel it in 8 chakra. at least a chakra. But this is thorough. Yeah. Interesting. All right. Bottom of the deck, energy is. Oh, and they're also holding safe, you know, my approach. Making sure that, like, not only are they coaching me and mentoring me through it, but also they're keeping me honest in the way I normally deliver. So whoever's like a plus or minus to my team, whether or not it involves money, that I will always stay true to my intent and my abilities, like my just how I overall approach this and the sentience that I work with. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands. Yeah, it's here. It's here, baby. That's sweet. Okay. I want to know what's beneath that. Can I? Hold on. Can I? Hold on. Let's look at the top first. Jeez. 9 of Wands in reverse. So I don't need to show up everywhere at every given time. This is kind of being selective with your energetics, Tina. Fuck. Yeah, that's true. I think in changing up the pattern, breaking up the pattern, this has become a very big comfort zone for me in points of resolution. But there's, like we just learned, and I think going through a recent video, is that there are many other baskets to put our eggs in. You know what I mean? There are many other points of resolution. You know, like somebody plays basketball here. I don't what. Yeah, the lights flickered. It's, you know, like I keep hearing, like, in the background, like, I don't even know what these things mean, like, one-shot pony? What the heck does that mean? I don't know. But, it's, why would I even get that? I don't know. But, dude, I don't even know why we got there. But, yeah, the baskets, there's so many other points of resolution. So, in conserving, you know, and limiting my time here, it's not a strategy to, like, get people more interested in me. It's more like I need to discover what else I would enjoy involving myself in, what else I can make out of it. Because, you know, while I get stuff over here, certain rewards here, it's not where I should be. So if this is clearly not working monetarily for me, then I need to engage in other things. Like, why would I prevent myself? Why would I hold myself back from engaging in other things? Even if it's just like tidying up, even if it's like going through, like, there's so many other things that I can be doing. Life changes so quickly. You know, it's just about being selective. Because if people will really want you there, they'll make sure that they'll make sure to include you. They'll make sure to let you know what you're like, what you mean to them. And so I have to start taking that more to heart. Yeah, I really do. I really, really do. Yeah, give myself more credit. All right, so I want to know what's behind this 3 of Swords thing here. Hmm. Mm. Wow. What they're saying is that I'm already here. I'm already here. Like, when you observe wealth, you cannot confine it to an exterior value. And I think that, you know, that goes without it being said, but we kind of forget that part. So, a lot of people who have a shit ton of money, a shit ton of connections, you know, all of these things that project that I am better than you, not that they feel that way, is can define one's life as something else. And so they're saying that when they say that the ships are already here, like, you already got it, Tina. You already got the objectivity, the perspective that is the most desired. You have a shit ton of happiness. I got the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, 10 of well, I can't tell you everything, but you got a shit ton of happiness, Tina. You're balancing things, and you're still, like, the things that you have to balance, like, they don't phase you in a way that they take away from your happiness. Of course, your feelings may fluctuate, but they don't define you as like flat Stanley, like only this way or only that way. You're definitely a multidimensional being. So if we were to describe you in your essence, you've got it. You've got exactly what you need, and more than that. So before you know it, these wondrous things are going to sneak up and surprise you, that in a way that's, you know, that's meant for your storybook, Tina. So there's that. Okay. And with that, it automatically eliminates a lot of bullshit factors, rather than being like awestruck and like googly-eyed over like certain things. You know what I mean? It's not going to have me neglect all the things that should easily fall away. It would do the opposite in making sure, like, oh, that's easy to, you know, do away with. That's easy to, like, make this kind of a decision that, you know, it's falling in alignment. Okay, so what is, I mean, those are all wonderful things. So, what is my takeaway? The closing statement, my takeaway. Oh my God, what? Feeling no lack mindset, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Cups, knowing what to say goodbye to. And yeah, so goodbyes don't actually mean loss. That's 100%. Because we have Master number 55 here. It's pointing this to the center if you're looking at the Roman numeral visualizations of it. So it's pointing at center point. When you're in the middle of it, when you have to say goodbye, when you're in process, there's never ever going to be the equivalent of like greater than or less than. It's always just like you're there, you're equal, you're there in your moment. And so there's strength in that, in being in the thick of it, whatever this like being in the middle of processes. Yeah, that's what they're saying. All right, so 6 of Cups. No, that's 4 of Cups in reverse. And 5 of Swords. So it's making the right choices and the optimal choice, actually, and being super proud of it. So this is just life. Oh my goodness. So my takeaway is being able to process process things myself rather than delegate the grunt work, the brunt of things to others. So there's something about a doer's take on this, where I'm not delegating the dirty work to other people. This is taking command of the not so pleasant things in life, but it's the empowerment to make not just the empowerment of, how do I say it? Not to, how to say it? The empowerment of making the best choice possible for myself. Yeah, it's about making choices now. I've lived a very sheltered life for a good chunk of it, and there's a bigger chunk that still remains. Can I tell them? Can I tell them? Can I say something? I want to say something. Can I say something? Is it okay to say something? Is it safe? I think it would be safe. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. What did they say? 8 of Wands. I could tell you. I could tell you. You know, I asked how long I'm going to live for. And I know there's like numerology and there's birth charts and, you know, natal charts or whatever, same thing, that can foretell your future, right? And I didn't read up to the part where like, oh, when are you gonna, like, how long will you live up to? And I know that I'm stronger than that. I know that I can live beyond the foretellings of what the numbers speak of. And so I asked, right? I asked, because I was told it would be a centennial in my divinations. And so I was like, okay, so let's start in the 80s range. And I was going, I just felt it through. I was going through the numbers like I was my own pendulum. And I think I started at 89, and I kept going up and up and up. And I think it was 108 or 109. Isn't that crazy? Was it 108 or 109? Hold on. 108. 109. 110. I think it's 108. I think I remembered that. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? What will I be doing? That's crazy. What will the world be like, you know? Can I ask? Is that okay? What? Yeah, it's like, It's a Lover's card again. Oh, it's maintaining those relationships. It's the maturation of it. This is this the older version? I don't know, but there's the Queen of Wands right there too, popping right out. Yeah, magic. Holy smokes. What? Let me look at the Lover's card thing again. Crazy. Lover's card. Actually, this one, is this the young love or the matured? This is the matured love. I'll be representing for that. That's crazy. Healing relationships. I mean, Queen of Wands is magic, but like magic with the Lover's card, it's not like quite temperance, but it is, she can touch into that. But definitely, this is just the spirit of alchemy in relationships. Healing masculine and feminine, like, you know, healing the duality. That's cool. I mean, that sounds like so flowery, you know, but definitely, that's crazy. So I don't know what to say about that. I want to do bananagrams. Yeah, let's do bananagrams. Let's kick it off. What is this? Oh, chill. Just chill. Oh, they said just to chill. No bananagrams for right now. Yeah, they said this is a good, like, chill moment, okay? Just honor it. Okay. I can do. Thanks so much for all donations provided in light and love, of light and love, and light and love. Much appreciated. I call back all my power, all my energy. To pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit for cleansings, for blessings. And to be refortified back into me, and only me. Thanks so much. Upon closing the portals in this reading, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine. Oh, hey, wait. Hold on. Give me a second. If for some reason some have volunteered to assist me, please be careful with just be observant of the environment, okay? Because if I am blessed with certain protections, I just want to not understate. You know, like, let's not give in to fear. I just want you to be careful. That's all, okay? All right. And of course, always respectful. Yep. And now that this reading is officially over, I close all portals, sending all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine, with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with a sequence of roll out in light and love. I close the portals in this reading.